When Immigration and Customs Enforcement arrested her husband, Blanca Corona's life was thrust into chaos. In an instant, she was shouldering tremendous financial and emotional burdens.
Now I have to pick up more than I normally picked up shifts. And then we have to take our kids to practice, and then my other ones have to go to boxing, and it's tiring.
Corona's husband, Jorge Lopez, was one of 15 people arrested during a workplace raid near El Cajon in March.
I've been here for 15 years here in the same address.
Lopez came to the U.S. when he was 13.
Yeah, those are my kids.
And has been the primary breadwinner of his family, but he does not have legal status. Corona is a U.S. citizen, and so are the couple's 4 children, but they are still directly impacted by President Donald Trump's mass deportation campaign. Corona is working extra hours to keep the family afloat, and she's also coping with the emotional toll on her children.
My other daughter would sleep with either his shirt or a picture of him all night crying.
Another daughter became obsessed with the idea that her father would miss her upcoming birthday.
She was every day, is my dad coming back for my birthday? Is my dad coming? And the only thing I want for my birthday is my dad to be home.
But last Saturday, on her 8th birthday, that little girl's wish came true. On April 18th, an immigration judge released Lopez on bond. He will fight the pending deportation case from his home in Escondido. Lopez says that the month he spent at the Otay Mesa Detention Center is the longest he's ever been away from his children.
It was nice seeing my family. Yeah, cried. I haven't seen them. I feel like I haven't seen them for so long. Yeah, because where I was been together most of the time. Yeah, we're pretty close. Yeah.
Lopez remains in touch with coworkers who are still inside the detention center. He says most of the men are terrified of being deported.
Depression. There were some people that were crying most of the time.
He also noticed that a lot of them are not violent or dangerous. Some have been arrested for driving without a license. In Lopez's case, his only blemish is a DUI conviction, and he completed more than 350 hours of court-ordered community service.
You see like different people from different cells, and then you start talking to people. Oh yeah, I'm here for like I said, license, or like for a DUI that I had 20, 30 years ago, and then they have their green card.
His observations stand in stark contrast to the Trump administration's rhetoric that they're rounding up murderers, rapists, and other dangerous criminals to keep Americans safe.
They don't say the true story, what's going on.
Federal data backs up his point. The vast majority of people detained at the Otay Mesa Detention Center are categorized as non-criminal. Because Lopez has been in the U.S. most of his life, he says he wouldn't know how to live in Mexico.
I haven't been in Mexico in so long. My whole family is here. Yeah, so the guys asked me, like, hey, do you want to go to Mexico? What do you want to do? Like, no, I want to fight. I want to fight my case.
He won an early round of that fight by getting out of the detention center. In the days leading up to the bond hearing, friends and family offered help any way they could. Tessa Cabrera is his immigration lawyer.
We get letters of support so that the judge and the court can hear from the community and how much he means to the community and his family and his children.
You ready? I get in front of the ball. We're going to pass the ball.
Cabrera found a lot of support from parents and coaches of a youth soccer team that Lopez volunteers with. People like Bernice Lopez, whose daughter plays on the team.
That's a lot of what I wrote in there. He's always willing to see or help those around him. My kids love him, so to me it was a big thing when I found out.
Open gates, close gates, you already know.
And head coach Rafael Blanco.
She's awesome with the kids. The girls love him. They were upset when they found out what happened. They were all upset. Now that when they saw him, they were all excited to see him back again in the field. How you guys feel that Coach Negro's back? Good! You guys excited?
We like him.
But the happiest person to have him back on the field was his daughter, Yeretsi.
It was really great. Everybody was there to see my dad happy. They enjoyed it.
She says that even her little sister's birthday party felt more like Father's Day.
It felt like it wasn't even my sister's birthday. It felt like it was my dad's.
If you keep practicing with the left, you're going to get better.
Lopez says that coaching helps him deal with the stress of the pending deportation case. He's happy to be back in the community, surrounded by friends and family.
See, control and then pass.
Gustavo Solis, KPBS News.